Hi there, this is Just a Girl in Camas, Alicia King, and actually today I am at Camas High School. I'm out in the portable world. I have not been to this part of the high school before, but I'm learning the campus because actually I'm going to have a student here in a couple years. And I am with some great teachers today. First, I'm going to introduce you to all of them, and I'm going to get their names right because I've practiced. This is Gina Mariotti. Is that right? Okay, and she is the program leader and core studio teacher here at Camas High School. And to my right, I have Allie. Love that name, it's nice and easy. And she is a biology teacher here. And then I have Ruhiu, who teaches English here. So thank you, ladies, for your time today. I really appreciate it. They're sitting down and chatting with me. And I want to talk to you today about an exciting program if you have a student entering 9th grade or 10th grade. There's something going on at Camas High School that actually I didn't even know about, and it is called Integrated Arts and Academics. And some of you may be asking, what is that and how can that help my student? So Gina's going to tell us a little bit about this program and what it offers to students coming to Camas High School in 9th or 10th grade.
Well, it's an opportunity for students to follow their passion. If they are really interested in the arts, like dance or visual art, music, theater, any of those art forms, then they get the advantage of being in academic classes where the arts are integrated into activities that help support the academic standards. And then they also take a core studio class, which is where they get a chance to personalize what they're learning into projects. They also get to meet with guest artists and do residencies, so they have prolonged experiences with the artists.
Wow. So in a sense, you're taking your classes like you would in a typical year at high school, but you're getting to integrate art into them. And you're also, whereas I know a lot of kids don't have time after school for lessons or to go enhance some things, you can get that here in your school day with artists coming in and that type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like if we have a visual art student in our class, they get to have exposure to doing dance, and they get to do music projects and theater experiences. So it's kind of an exploratory for students of all different art forms.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Do you have adult versions of this or just for high school right now?
Well, if it gets to be popular, maybe.
All right. And the cool thing is that, so Allie, you teach biology here. Tell me, how do you integrate the arts into your class? Or let's say someone is a dancer or they like that type of thing. How do you integrate that?
We incorporate in different projects. So for example, we touched about cells. So I had them develop a project, and it was actually could be edible, which they loved. And It was a 3D model of the cell. They had to label all the different pieces, all the organelles of the cell, and then they had to be able to explain what was going on in the cell. Other things that they've done is they were able to do different tattoo designs, if that's what they wanted to do. They were able to do computer models using Twitter and talking about how maybe they were a ribosome and the ribosome was tweeting to other parts of the cell. They've also done other little kind of projects with videos that they've recorded at Sky Ridge and talking about different bonds and how they were bonding with each other outside of school when we were talking about chemical bonds. So they've done lots of activities and incorporating the different topics that we talk about, like power and growth, and relating that to plants and how they grow and how our bodies use food for growth and for power.
Wow, very creative, very creative. I just have to ask, what were a couple of the edible things?
Most of them made cakes.
Cakes. Delicious, delicious. All right, so on an English side of this, tell me how you incorporate this type of learning or the passion into what you're doing with your English.
Well, we do a lot of visual art in English by drawing summaries of chapters or comic scenes, creating like a graphic novel of Romeo and Juliet, which we're doing right now, as a way to better understand and show their knowledge of the content through their visual art. We also are going to be working with an actor who's going to come and teach us how to do Shakespeare, how to perform it. And we did that last year, and that was really successful, a lot of fun.
Wow.
We also use music to learn about different poetic devices. So you can hear it. I mean, you can read it all you want, but once you hear it, that's when it really starts to make sense and connect with kids.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
So do you guys come up with the ways to work this into your classes, or do you kind of have something that gives you guidance on that, or are you coming up with these ideas on your own?
We do it on our own.
We do it. We do it on our own, but we collaborate. Like I wanted to do a project, and I would consult with Miss Mariotti about how to bring some art concepts into my assignment or my project, and then what could I put on the rubric or the scoring guide that would represent what she was teaching in her class, so that we're constantly kind of integrating our skills. And then she would use the criteria for my writing in her class when she's assessing the kids' writing in the art class. So it's really integrated in that way.
Wow. Well, I hadn't learned that much about this program before I came here, and I'm thinking, where was this when I was in high school? Wow, these kids are so lucky. And really, what I am promoting today is there is an opportunity for you to come here, how your children can participate in this program and apply for it. And I think it sounds amazing. So we're going to talk about a super important date that you need to know about, because this is an opportunity to come hear more about this great program. February 11th, Gina, tell us what's going on.
At February 11th at 7 o'clock in the CHS Theater. The whole community is invited, plus all the students who are thinking about whether this program is a good match for them. They get a chance to see our students perform. They'll be performing 2 dances and some poetry. And so they get a little glimpse. And then the rest of the evening, it goes till 8:30. The rest of the evening is going to be a meeting, and the students and the parents can ask questions and find out more about the program.
Okay. And will some of the teachers be there that they can ask questions and meet them, that type of thing? Okay, so February 11th, what time to what time again?
From 7 to 8:30.
7 to 8:30 in the
CHS Theater.
The CHS Theater. All right. I think you know the night. I really encourage you to come hear about this. It sounds wonderful. I have a daughter going into 8th grade, but upon going into 9th, we are definitely going to come hear about this. This is wonderful. Teachers, I'm going to get teary. Thank you for all your time that you do, and I can tell your passion and your creativity. You're really offering something, I think, that's wonderful to these kids. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, this is Alicia King, Just a Girl in Camas. Thanks so much.